In a world where apex predators reign supreme, where survival is determined by strength, strategy, and sheer willpower, few hypothetical battles capture the imagination quite like a confrontation between a polar bear and a pack of hyenas. These two predators, each a master of their respective domains, could not be more different. One is a solitary juggernaut of muscle and fury, while the other is a paragon of teamwork, coordination, and relentless persistence. Imagining these two forces colliding raises an enthralling question. Can the overwhelming power of a polar bear withstand the coordinated assault of a pack of hyenas? Or would the pack's tactical prowess ultimately secure victory? The polar bear, or Ursus maritimus, is the undisputed king of the Arctic. Males can weigh up to 1.500 pounds and stand nearly 10 feet tall on their hind legs, making them the largest land carnivores on Earth. Built for power and endurance, these bears possess a thick layer of blubber beneath their dense fur, providing both insulation against the cold and a form of natural armor. This blubber can be several inches thick, capable of absorbing bites and claw swipes with relative ease. Their claws, each over 3 inches long, are curved and sharply pointed, evolved for digging through ice and anchoring onto prey. In combat, these claws become lethal weapons, capable of disemboweling a seal or even shattering bones with a single swipe. Complementing this arsenal is a powerful bite, estimated at around 1.200 pounds per square inch (psi), enabling the bear to crack open skulls and rib cages with terrifying efficiency. Beyond sheer power, polar bears are surprisingly agile for their size. On land, they can sprint at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour, closing the distance between themselves and prey with shocking swiftness. In the water, they are equally adept, using their large paws like paddles to propel themselves forward. Their sense of smell is among the best in the animal kingdom, capable of detecting seals from nearly a mile away and even through thick layers of ice. This keen sense is a crucial adaptation for survival in a world where food is scarce and must be hunted with methodical precision. Polar bears are solitary by nature, living alone for most of their lives except during mating or when a mother raises her cubs. This isolation has honed a disposition of self-reliance and fearless aggression. With no natural predators in their Arctic habitat, adult males operate without fear of anything but starvation or environmental hazards. When a polar bear engages in combat, it does so with the intent to kill swiftly and decisively, minimizing the risk of injury that could jeopardize its ability to hunt. On the other side of this hypothetical confrontation stands the spotted hyena, Crocuta crocuta, weighing up to 150 pounds. Hyenas might seem diminutive compared to the polar bear's mass, but their power lies in numbers and cooperation. Packs, or clans, can range from 10 to 80 individuals, led by dominant females who are typically larger and more aggressive than the males. Spotted hyenas possess one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom, exerting a force of over 1.100 psi, strong enough to crack the bones of large prey like wildebeest and giraffes. Their jaws are adapted not just for killing but for extracting every bit of nutrition possible, grinding bones to access the marrow within. Hyenas are also masters of teamwork and strategy. They hunt and fight with an intelligence and cunning that rivals many primates. Their social structure is complex, with each member of the clan playing specific roles during hunts. Communication is key to their success, with a wide range of vocalizations, from eerie laughter-like whoops to coordinated growls, allowing them to signal strategies and coordinate attacks. In a confrontation with larger predators like lions, hyenas use distraction and harassment tactics, taking turns to dart in, deliver quick bites, and retreat before the adversary can counterattack effectively. The sheer persistence of hyenas is legendary. When hunting, they employ endurance-based strategies, often chasing prey over miles, harassing it until it collapses from exhaustion. In battles against larger predators, they rely on overwhelming numbers to surround and isolate their opponent, capitalizing on every mistake or lapse in defense. This coordinated assault, combined with their bone-crushing bites and pack intelligence, makes them one of the most feared and effective predators on the African plains. Imagining a confrontation between these two titans requires a neutral battleground, a place where neither has a distinct environmental advantage. A cold steppe or a coastal plain dusted with snow might level the field just enough to make the battle fair. As the polar bear strides forward, its breath steaming in the chill air, the pack of hyenas, eyes glinting with a mix of curiosity and calculated menace, would fan out, surrounding the bear with eerie synchronization. The initial encounter would likely be a test of resolve. The hyenas, cautious yet emboldened by their numbers, would probe the bear's defenses with quick lunges and feints, darting in to snap at flanks or hind legs before retreating out of reach of those lethal paws. The polar bear, unaccustomed to this kind of coordinated assault, would respond with savage swipes and lunges, each blow carrying enough force to shatter bone or send a hyena tumbling. Blood would stain the snow early in the fight, and any hyena caught directly by the bear's claws would likely be maimed or killed outright. However, hyenas are not easily intimidated. Their strategy hinges on persistence, delivering countless small wounds, biting at exposed areas like the legs, flanks, and neck, and retreating before the bear can effectively counter. Over time, these tactics could begin to wear down even a creature as massive and powerful as a polar bear. Blood loss, pain, and mounting exhaustion would sap the bear's strength, slowing its movements and diminishing the power behind its swipes. The pack would press its advantage, increasing the tempo of its attacks, swarming the bear from all directions. Hyenas would likely focus on the hindquarters, aiming to hamstring the bear and cripple its ability to maneuver. If they succeeded, the polar bear's chances of survival would drop dramatically. For a stationary target is an easy kill for a pack of hungry hyenas. Still, the outcome would not be a foregone conclusion. A polar bear's ability to absorb punishment is immense, and its sheer strength means that every successful strike could cripple or kill. If the bear managed to eliminate enough of the pack quickly, slashing with claws or snapping bones with powerful bites, the remaining hyenas might decide the risk was too great, retreating in search of easier prey. Hyenas are opportunists. They rarely commit to battles with high casualty risks unless the reward is substantial. In the end, the battle would likely hinge on endurance and tactics. If the hyenas could sustain their assault without breaking rank, their relentless pressure could eventually overwhelm even the mightiest of bears. But if the polar bear's brutal counterattacks proved too costly for the pack, the survivors might scatter, leaving the bear bloodied but victorious. Such a showdown, however hypothetical, underscores a fundamental truth about nature's apex predators. Survival is not merely about raw power or even intelligence, but the ability to adapt, to endure, and to strike with lethal precision when the moment demands it. In a world where strength meets strategy, where bone-crushing bites clash with devastating swipes, the outcome remains uncertain, an eternal debate among those who marvel at the savage beauty of the natural world.